Welcome back, everybody. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be doing a video about NIO. Before I start the video, guys, please make sure to leave a like on the video below. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Join the family, guys. Let's go on our investor journey together. So today we're going to be doing a video about NIO. And as you guys see, NIO up 4.13% today. I'm currently sitting at $48.66. And I know that NIO is going to be growing for a very long time. And this video is going to be explaining why I think right now is still a very good time to pick up NIO stock, even though it's approaching $50, because the long-term growth of NIO stock is clearly uncertain, but I do know for a fact that NIO stock is actually going to be doing very, very well in the year of 2021. Looking at the 5-year chart, this thing IPO'd September 12th of 2018, currently up 709%. Looking at the 1-year chart, it is currently up 1,674%. I do think that NIO is the biggest growth stock of 2020. It has definitely seen a lot of growth. I mean, at the beginning of the year, this thing was trading around $4 a share, and the fact that now it's currently evaluated bigger than General Motors, it's just absolutely insane. Looking at the 3-month chart, it is currently up 155%. And today, like I said, currently up 4%. And it leads people to ask the question, how much more can NIO actually grow? Is NIO going to replicate its growth in 2021? Do you think NIO can actually grow another 1,600%? No, I don't. I don't think NIO is going to grow another 1,000%, but I do think that NIO stock is going to hit $100 in 2021, and my price target still stays the same. I do think NIO stock is going to hit $300 in the year of 2023, and the reason I say this, guys, is because on top of a lot of good news that NIO's actually been having lately, it's just the overall demand and the EV market maturity that's really going to carry NIO to the next level. As you guys know, there's just simply more demand and want for EV cars. A lot of people are now considering buying EV cars. Study came out today that even 70% of all Americans consider or are basically considering buying an electric car. They're better, they're cheaper, they're faster. And with NIO, it's no different. Even studies have shown as well in China, they expect basically 20% of all car sales by 2025 to be electric cars. Expect that number to jump up to 50% by 2035. And overall, we have had some good news as well. XPeng has started selling cars in Norway, so the whole Chinese EV market is really starting to take over that part of the globe. On top of that, NIO consistently getting analyst upgrades. We did get a big one earlier, and it was from Goldman Sachs from $7 all the way up to $56, a 666% upgrade. You guys have heard all this stuff before, but I'm really going to be talking about what's actually going to carry NIO basically to $100 and what's actually going to solidify the growth of NIO stock. As you guys know, NIO is really right now trying to raise capital as much as possible. You guys saw that, NIO did a public stock offering for 68 million shares. This was able to raise capital so they could ramp up production and further expand. With the stock offering, they were able to raise $2.5 billion. Guys, that's a lot of money. And, NIO is doing this so that way they can expand, they can ramp up production, and they can make their cars even better. NIO already having plans to expand into basically Europe by the middle of 2021, and that does require a lot of cash, which is why I'm fine with the public stock offering in itself. A lot of people were upset at that because they do think that it truly does devalue the stock. For me, I know what it takes for a company. They have to do this kind of stuff so they're able to expand. But NIO's biggest thing right now is really just getting its brand name out there. A lot of people are starting to know what NIO is, what the company actually does, versus at the beginning of the year, no one really knew what NIO stock actually did. No one even knows what NIO was. But if you guys don't know what NIO is, it's basically an EV company that's based out of China. They produce luxury EV cars, pretty similar to what we know as Tesla here in the United States. But guys, NIO needs to focus right now on really making itself a outlier in the whole competition in itself. You guys have seen that Tesla has started to expand to China. This is going to be NIO's biggest thing, is really being able to step up to the competition. You guys know NIO is dropping 2 new sedans, which is absolutely amazing to compete with Tesla's Model 3. But on top of that, they're dropping an SUV and they're also dropping a minivan. This is game changing, and this is a huge catalyst for NIO to be able to drop more cars and to be able to really just ramp up the production. They also have a lot of other good news, though. They're in the makes of a 100 kilowatt battery and a self-driving chip, which are also 2 huge catalysts when it comes to the EV market itself. Is very perfecting the autopilot mode and just basically being able to have more sufficient charge. Can the cars charge faster? Do they have longer battery range? You guys saw in recent news that NIO did sign a deal to basically put up 100 battery swap stations around China. Basically what this does is lower the cost of expense to the actual owner itself, but it also makes it better so, customers don't have to basically always go to a charge. They can basically replace the battery and they can just continue on their way. For me, it's very, very innovative, and this is why I actually like NIO stock. NIO is a very innovative company. They really use technology to their advantage. They really use how far we've come in the year of 2020, not in years past as well, to really perfect the use of technology. And I think that's what really makes NIO different than other EV companies, is NIO's really trying its best to really expand its services, not just to selling cars. You guys know with the self-driving chip, they're trying to roll out a robo-taxi delivery service, which is absolutely going to be huge in China. But with all these huge catalysts coming up for NIO, and of course, NIO Day coming up January 9th, it's very, very close. It's coming up. They're basically going to be showing us, what's the vision of NIO? Where's NIO going to be headed from here? What's NIO going to be doing? What types of cars are they going to be revealing? Battery technology, all sorts of things. And if you guys have ever actually seen inside a NIO car, they're absolutely beautiful, very up-to-date technology. Even analysts have said that NIO is going to be a top EV company, and their technology is just perfectly up-to-date. For me, I wish I could buy a NIO car. Obviously, they're in China. It would probably be super expensive to actually get it shipped here. But guys, NIO has a lot of stuff going for it. A lot more people are super, super bullish on NIO. Even these big-time investors who are absolutely sinking money into the stock itself. The only piece of news that really scared investors for a little bit was the fact that the company could get delisted. Now, I don't think NIO stock is going to get delisted. I'm holding long and strong on NIO. I think NIO is going to be a great EV company. I think it's going to be a top EV company, which really wraps up the video to where do you think NIO stock is going to be headed in the next couple of years? Guys, I know in 2021 that NIO is for sure probably going to hit a $100 a share. If you guys are asking, should you buy NIO stock at $48.66? I think you guys should. I still think the company is undervalued. Obviously, everything I say in my videos is not financial advice. It's just my personal opinion, but NIO still has a lot of room to grow. It still has a lot of room to expand. And the thing is, guys, NIO's only been around 4 short years, so the company still has a long, bright future ahead of it. We've seen their financials. Their losses are shrinking and their profits are increasing like crazy. We've seen their deliveries. People want NIO's cars. They're beating their delivery estimates by hundreds of %. It's not even a small margin. The fact that NIO really right now needs to focus on expanding, selling more cars, and really headed towards profitability. It's really going to put the money on NIO. It's really going to make NIO basically that different EV company that's going to stand out. I do think NIO is going to be the next Tesla. I do think NIO is going to hit $100 in 2021. Obviously, everything I say in my videos is not financial advice. It's just my personal opinion, but take the advantage right now. Buy NIO stock, $48.65. You guys will not regret it. This thing has a lot of huge catalysts. There's a lot of big-time investors. Technology is continuing to grow. The whole EV market in itself is starting to mature. It's starting to grow. Guys, buy NIO stock. It is absolutely worth the investment. With that being said, guys, that's all I really have to say about the video. Let me know down in the comment section below, guys, what you think of NIO stock. Do you think NIO stock is going to hit $100 2021? Do you think NIO stock will be the next Tesla? If you guys own NIO stock, how many shares do you guys own? What's your average? I'm always very curious to know. With that being said, guys, thank you. Have a great day.